So how many of you have wanted to, build a home gym, not sure what to put into it, not sure where to get anything? In today's episode, we are going to go into what I put into my gym as a professional trainer for 20 years, things that I use on a daily and weekly basis, what I like, what I don't like, some things I, did workarounds on to make it easier and simple. So let me know if there's anything else you guys would like to see, but I'm going to take you through a tour of my gym and show you what I got. So entering my gym, the first thing you're going to notice is a gym floor. So here we got carpet, and then we went into gym flooring throughout. Now, what we did here is there's many different kinds of flooring. There's the pieces you put together. These are rolls of gym flooring. So I have a 12-foot wide by 24-foot long room that we converted into a gym. And so we put little black tape going along the seams, that way no dust and dirt can get in there. But we put all the way around. We had to take off the wood footer things over there and the molding, took those off, laid the floor in, had to put those back and then repainted. But as you can see, it goes all the way through the gym, which just gives it a gym feel. Now with it, I've had to put up sound panels, and I still need to put more sound panels because it echoes without the carpet being here. But as far as putting weights down, equipment down, this is 1/2 inch. I was toying between 1/2 inch, 3/4, and 1 inch, but with doors that have to slide open, I wanted to make sure that it wasn't too high and stopping with those. So I went with 1/2 inch flooring. This is what's in most commercial gyms throughout the country. But definitely, if you are serious about a gym, gives it a great look, gives it a great feel on shoes. You're not slipping, you're not sliding on carpet, and 100% great for the weights. Big ticket items that we did for the gym. So this is a freestanding kick bag. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo, so I still do kick bag for a lot of my cardio and for fun and to keep up my forms and things like that. So this is my favorite form of cardio. There's people that have treadmills, row machines, spin bikes, all that kind of stuff. For me personally, I love to be on a bag and keep up with my skills. So this is crucial to any gym that I have. I need to have a bag in there. Next to it, we did a simple Amazon weight rack. This one came with a pull-up chin-up bar at the top, but it's just your basic rack. These are adjustable here to be able to go up and down, and same with the ones down bottom for safety bars. Those are adjustable, so if you're doing squats and don't want to drop it to the floor, you have the safety bars to land on. This is very basic on Amazon. I'll provide links in the description, but with it, I can, move the bar wherever I need to, and it's great for that. Along with that is our adjustable bench. Again, we just went with a basic brand here, but it adjusts up and down with the notches underneath. And I just move it all over the gym if I want to move it over to the dumbbell section, if I want to move it to the barbell section, or just use it by itself. But this is just a basic $120 bench that I got on Amazon. The mirrors I love because mirrors are great for form. Mirrors are great for motivation. Mirrors are great for a whole lot of things. So if you can find a spot for a mirror, I highly recommend getting a mirror in your gym. Most people put a mirror behind a squat rack or ones that do heavy equipment. I put it more here so I can use it the whole length of my gym. Wherever I am, I can see it. And you want to line up a mirror where the bottom starts around your knees and then goes up from there. So this is a 5 foot wide by 4 foot tall mirror, and it's perfect for this room and definitely a must if you want to have a serious gym. Next is going to be our total gym. So I use this as a cable machine system. You got the 2 handles up here. You can add resistance to it down bottom with the little anchors that pull down and anchor in here. So if you have all 4 bungees anchored, it's a lot tougher. And then if you go up or down on the height here, it is a lot tougher. But the point is, this is a great, easy, multifunctional, doesn't take up a lot of space cable system that I can do anything I want with a cable, I can do on this bad boy. Next to it is our dumbbell rack. So hodgepodge of dumbbells, they don't all have to be matching. Weight is weight, whether it's all rubber weights or all metal weights, whatever works for you. This works for us. We even have adjustable weights down at the bottom. I put a little resistance band over here for therapy work and wife's exercises, but squat rack, super, super needed. Always put the heavy weights up top and then put the lighter weights down bottom. That's just easier to get to, saves you on any back issues. Really, really recommend it. Next to it, we have kettlebells. I just went with 3, 10, 20, and 30 pounders. I like kettlebells. I don't use them all the time. I do need to get a Big Bertha style one just for the heavy lifting, so that's gonna be next on my list. But 10, 20, 30 pounds, you can do a whole heck of a lot with the kettlebell, and I'll actually do a video on that later. Next to it is dip bars. Dips are great for everything upper body. Dips are great for working with your core. Highly, highly recommend. These are about $45 on Amazon, but dip bars, you can move them anywhere. I can do elevated push-ups with these and put my feet up on a bench, but highly recommend getting some sort of dip because it just strengthens up your grip, strengthens up your elbows, your shoulders, your chest, triceps, everything all at once, all with that little piece of equipment. From here, we are going into my accessory closet. So I have an extra stability ball in case this one pops. I got one on backup. This is a homemade TRX system. It is anchored up here at the top. I made this out of nylon, put it together with PVC handles at the bottom. Has most of the same functions as anything with the TRX, just decided to build it myself versus buy them. So up here, we're going to have my workout gloves, deadlifting straps, resistance bands for inner and outer thighs, massage for neck, lacrosse balls for therapy, pumps for the different BOSU and stability ball, extra resistance bands for over on the dumbbell rack, my boxing gloves, my wife's boxing gloves, and then push-up handles and my foam roller are gonna be up there. So that is my accessory room. And then to finish the accessories is my BOSU and stability ball. Whenever I have anyone start a gym, I always start them off with a stability ball and a set of dumbbells. From there, we get more things as we progress. Once you have a full area to do a gym, then you start adding all these big toys, but always start with a stability ball and start with dumbbells. After that, BOSU ball is a great accessory to be using. Resistance bands are great accessories to mimic cables. If you don't have a cable machine, bands are fantastic. But this is my whole gym that I use as a full-time personal trainer. All the stuff that I like, all the stuff that works for me. Again, if you might have something different based on cardio needs and things like that. But this is where I work out every single week. I don't go to a gym anymore. I just use everything that's in here, and it has been really, really nice. So with that, you can see, this gym isn't perfect. There are definitely fancier, nicer ones than this. This is everything that I like, everything that I use, and everything that will be used. It doesn't collect dust. Every piece of equipment in here I use on a weekly basis, either for myself or to demonstrate with clients for what to be doing on their end. But if you guys like these things, comment below. I will definitely put links in the description so that way you guys have access to them. And yeah, let me know, send me screenshots of what your gym looks like. I can give you tips or ideas of what to change or what you should add to it. But other than that, rock it out, hit that like and subscribe button below, and I'll see you guys next time.